The Raptors look to take charge, and we're bringing it to you live from Toronto here on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. A quick trip here for the Rockets, just one game away before heading back to Houston. Pass to Wallace. Out to Thompson. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Coffey. Toronto with the ball. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
And such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
The drive by Thompson.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Murray outside. Back to Irving. Pass to Vanderbilt. Basket counts.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Darko Rajakovic.
Obviously, they're trying to limit the damage Luka Doncic inflicts, and that's at the front of his mind. He said, Luka is going to get his. We can't stop that, but we can't let him set up everyone else for easy ones. When the whole team gets involved, we're cooked. So they're going to make him work for every assist out there. Guys?
Thank you, David.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Here's Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got his second basket.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now here's Murray. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Coffey. Shot clock at 5. Overdone. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Murray. Now here's Doncic. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Pass to Murray. It's tipped. Raptors moving the ball around. Back to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Doncic outside. And he's good on the three ball.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Pass to Irving. Here's Vanderbilt. Now Irving. Here's the floater. And it's sent back by Allen. Vanderbilt misses.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Done outside. Off target with his three. Toronto trailer. Pass to Murray. Back to Irving. It's rebounded by Houston.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Doncic with it. Outguarded by Murray. Bangs home the trifecta. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Houston in the lead. James with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Knocks down the three ball.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Here's Murray. He has yet to score. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And James pulls it down.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now, here's Doncic. Back to LeBron. For three, Brogdon. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Over to the wing. Here's Coffey. Fires the three. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And here is Doncic. Jones, no luck. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
That was your record. Well done.
1:43 left to play here in the first. Now Reeves. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Lanier. It's hauled in by Doncic.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Murray outside. To the inside. And stolen by Dunn. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And now it's a 10-point Rocket lead. And Murray's got the ball here for Toronto. Pass to Cornette. Murray outside. Here's Lanier. No scoring in this one. No good from the wing.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
To end the cold streak. Reeves outside. Murray right side. Back to Reeves. That's tipped. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break.
10. The Rockets. 20.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens. That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's LeBron. Back to Schroeder. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple of years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble. Pass and shoot and devastate defenses.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. And so Houston again turning it over.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Raptors trailed by 6. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Reeves with it. Still yet to score. Over Thompson. No good off the back of the rim. Rockets leading by 6. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Richards, no good. And here's Houston. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Pick by Finney-Smith. Reeves outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Reeves. Second shot opportunity. Allen with the rebound. Rockets leading by 6. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report.
Clearly a foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
And Thompson gets it to go. And it's 9 points from Amen Thompson.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
To the left side wing. Here's Reeves. It's rebounded by Houston. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical ability...
Oh, man. And how about Jared Allen? A little bit of flair from the big fella.
And here's Irving. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
For 3, Brogdon. Reeves with the rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Releases, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. 9-point game. Here's Wallace. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Irving looking for an opening. Can't hit from in close. Houston leading by 9. Thompson with it. Defended by Reeves. Pass to Wallace. Back to Thompson. Brogdon outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Brogdon's got the lead up to 12 now for Houston.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
And the rejection by LeBron.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Substitution.
Reeves outside. Inside. Here's Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on Jared Allen.
Second team
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. On the wing, Irving takes the 3. It's hauled in by Dunn.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Looking for Allen and gets it there. And he drops it in from the low post. Allen's got 4 this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
On the wing, Reeves. Scoreless thus far. That one falls.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Doncic outside. Doncic on the drive inside. Houston moving it around. Down low. 5 to shoot. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So both teams making some changes here.
And Allen provides 3 things consistently when he's playing. He'll rebound, he'll score a little bit, and he'll definitely give you rim protection. So not a guy trying to shoot a bunch of threes.
Rockets on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Wells. And here is Doncic. The fadeaway. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Now here's Irving. Dunn covering. To the middle. No good from Irving.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
The 3 for Doncic. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Doncic fires from way outside. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Rockets on top as they wrap up the second quarter on a 20-6 run. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Raptors trail by 20.
I got yours.
Outside Irving. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Houston leading by 20. Pass to Wallace. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. Wallace has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Houston.
Watch outside.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Back to Murray. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's two really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnovers.
Now, Doncic. Puts up a deep three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Buries it from three-point range. Irving's got 6.
The corner three by Kyrie has a nice ring to it.
Doncic feeling it out. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Toronto Raptors. Up top for Vanderbilt. Pass to Murray. Back to Vanderbilt. Here's Irving. And it's sent back by Wallace. And they'll keep possession. Vanderbilt. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Vanderbilt's got his second basket of the game.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
Hey, yo, right here.
Thompson outside. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Lanier. Hasn't made one yet. Banked in off the glass.
Okay. Good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Wallace outside. Back to Doncic. All alone. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. Williams inside. Pass to Murray. Allen with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Lanier. Outside for Murray. Shot clock at 6. On its way from Irving for 2. Kept alive. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Doncic outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. It's good. Doncic has got 17 now.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
Done outside. Pass to Brogdon. And here's Doncic from the arc. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon. Doncic has got 20 points.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Here's Cornette. Here's Lanier. Covered by LeBron. And a wide open look for Irving.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Irving. He's got 8.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
No good on the quick 3. And Malcolm Brogdon, Brent has moved around a little bit in his career, but he's always found a way to contribute.
Well, I think coaches appreciate, Kevin, the way that Malcolm plays the game in terms of his efficiency. They can always use that ability out there, a guy who makes solid decisions with the ball and is a knockdown shooter with high percentages.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Reeves outside. Drives to the hoop. Off with the layup. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
You got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA, thanks.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Done outside. Off target from outside.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
1:32 left here in the third quarter. Plenty of space. Jump shot is good. Lanier's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Houston leading by 20. Now here's Doncic. He's got 20. Outside to Brogdon. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Pounding the offensive glass, that's a winning strategy from LeBron. No shock.
Reeves outside. Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Cornette. It's rebounded by Houston.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Back to Doncic. Houston moving it around. Back to James. Kicks it out to Jones. Good, and the assist goes to James. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Lanier. Over LeBron. Can't hit that one.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And so it's Houston. holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close.
58.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Schroeder with the ball. At the elbow, it's Winslow. Out to the wing. Schroeder, left side. And here's Brogdon from the arc. The rebound by Richards.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Back to Schroeder. Six to shoot. Outside to Brogdon. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
For three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
It's rebounded by Houston.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Wells. Lets it go with the three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Schroeder outside. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
Out to the right wing. And they get it. That shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Brogdon outside. Wells in the corner. No good on the triple. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Right wing. Here's Lanier. Connects on the 17-footer.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Schroeder outside. Launches a three. And good, coming on the assist by Brogdon.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man-to-man, it's hard.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Driving the lane, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Pass to Richards. Here's Lanier. 18 feet out. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Lanier's got 6 here in this quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Now, Finney Smith. Here's Lanier. Pass to Richards. Wells with the steal. Tipped away. Now the Raptors moving it up. The 3. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the final, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
Lanier. And the Raptors miss again.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
And serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lanier. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. Clock at 6. Goes back up. No good on the layup. So we see Houston taking the W here.